Levine. Today I want to do a talk about bipolar disorder and changing your behavior. So, yesterday I was listening to a discussion by motivational speaker Wayne Dyer, and in his discussion, he was very open that oftentimes our subconscious mind does things without even thinking about it. So, we have so many routines and activities that we do each day that we don't even think about. So, for example, when we wake up in the morning, we automatically go and brush our teeth, or if we have breakfast, we eat whatever we're used to eating. If we get in the car, we don't even think about going in reverse or forward and moving. Our brain has learned how to do those things without even thinking about it. And this had me start to think about how oftentimes some of us have activities or choices that we make each day that are not healthy. For example, when I was younger, I smoked cigarettes. Every single day I had 10 or 15 cigarettes, and I knew that it was hurting my health. I was struggling to breathe as well and exercise as well. And even though it was harming me, it was a choice that just seemed natural. I would wake up and I'd go have my cigarette, or after lunch I'd have my cigarette, or at dinner I'd smoke. And it took a long time. In fact, I watched someone on television who was sick with cancer and then died due to smoking, and then I watched his family say how upset they were to lose him. And it really struck a chord that if I didn't change this habit, it could impact and maybe even take my life. So I ended up about 12 years ago completely quitting smoking and haven't had a cigarette since. But I believe not only this, but other things we do. Maybe every day we go to lunch and we have a very fattening meal that's 2,000 calories, and we know it's not great, but we're so used to doing it. And each day we eat something that we know is going to harm our body, but we don't really think about it, and we just naturally have that choice. Or maybe there's other activities. Maybe you are negative and you start talking about how bad things are and how you hate the people in your school or in your job or in your family, and you're talking about how things are so horrible and how much you hate everybody, and it just seems natural to be that way. Maybe even grew up in a household where this was the norm and this is how people treat each other and respond. But I want to just challenge you today that what may feel normal, what may feel easy, maybe is not in your best interest. And I want to show this. We're in a beautiful park, my son and I, and there's always a different path. You can always go a different way. You can always choose differently. And sometimes it takes breaking your programming, breaking the ideas that you've held for a long time. People have said to me, I've worked as a therapist for many years and now as a life coach, and people say, well, I can't do it. I'm always going to be fat. Or everybody in my family was a big drinker or a big smoker. I'm always going to be addicted. And when you have that mindset, it's easy to say, hey, I am going to just do what I've always done. But what happens when you do things differently? I want to share in my life what happened after quitting smoking. It's been 12 years. I got on a strong exercise regimen, and my mind and body is healthier than it's ever been. I used to eat horrible, fattening foods and was 40 pounds overweight and feeling sluggish and tired and sick even in my early 20s. Many years later, I'm in my late 30s, I feel energetic, optimistic, happy, and successful. I'm choosing to be optimistic, even though when I was young I learned a lot about negativity, and it's helped me to find other friends and people that are positive and encouraging. It's helped me to be motivational to other people. So when I say to you that you can change the way you live, it is up to you, and you have to decide, do you want to go on a better path? Sometimes those first steps are the hardest, saying, you know what, I'm putting down that cigarette. I'm going to eat something healthier. In the beginning, it's going to feel weird. I remember when I first learned affirmations, I was told to say 3 things positive each day. I would say, I feel wonderful, I feel terrific, I feel healthy. And in the beginning, it felt like it wasn't true. I didn't feel wonderful, I didn't feel terrific, I didn't feel healthy. The teacher told me to keep doing it day in and day out. Many months later, it started to feel true. It's about 10 years later, and it feels so authentic and real. And most days, no matter what's happening, I feel wonderful, terrific, and healthy. And I share that you can go on the same road to finding your highest and best self. And Wayne Dyer taught a lot about how to do this. And even though he's gone, you can watch online some of his education. And I make many talks in education to teach. I also have many books. I want to share my book, Depression, Bipolar, and Heroin. It's about addiction and mental health. My brother passed away from addiction, and I wrote it in his honor. I have a book called The Psychology of Adult Coloring. It's coming out, teaching about creativity and coloring. And in January 2017, my book, The Depression Diet, will be released to teach about having a positive way forward when facing depression. You have a great day, and thank you for watching.